Hey, good morning. Jesus is Lord. Yes, sir, the word works. You know, there's this wonderful story over in the 17th chapter of the book of Luke where the disciples had been watching Jesus, for like nearly 3 years, 2 years or so. They said, Lord, increase our faith. Now, let me straighten that out for you. That says, Lord, give us more faith. See, they had been seeing the Lord feed the multitudes, raise the dead, cast out devils, open blind eyes. They saw him feed 20,000 people with just a couple of fishes and a biscuit. I like to call it a little breakfast from a little boy. They were fascinated at what Jesus could do with his faith. So they said, Lord, give us more. We need more of that faith. Well, here's something. Jesus said, you don't need more faith. You just need to exercise what you got. Now watch this. Of course, I'm just a little bit older than some of you, but I can't go to God and say, oh, Lord, increase my muscles. I wish that I had more muscles, and I want to be stronger. I want to look like them guys on television, I want to look like them weightlifters and so forth. So Jesus increased my faith. Well, you got to know he's not just going to reach down from heaven and say, whoop, and put muscles over here and, muscles over here, one of them big old six packs. He says, exercise, Frank. Go join the gym. Go join the health club, whatever it is. Work out a little bit. Get stronger. Well, see, the Lord said the same thing to the disciples. They said, Lord, give us more faith. He didn't say, okay, I'll give you more. He said, use what you got. And he said, this is how you use what you got. He said, if you had faith as a grain of mustard seed, which we all have because God hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. He said, if you had faith as a grain of mustard seed, you would say under this big old sycamore tree, that's an elm tree here in this country today, you would say to this sycamore tree, be thou plucked up by the roots and be planted in the sea. I'm going to be on this for a couple of days, so watch this. He didn't say, I'll give you more faith. They wanted more faith. I would like to have more faith. He said, exercise what you have by saying. Now, faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word of God. That's the only way faith comes. But faith is only released as you speak to the mountain, speak to the tree. He didn't say, ask him for more faith before you speak. He said, speak and speak and speak and speak, and your faith will grow. Just like, this is about a month ago, found out that I was being charged every month for a health thing that I joined years ago, wasn't using it. So I went down and thought, if they'd charging me, I'm going to use it. And I went in there and said, whoo, look at all that equipment in there. It didn't help me one bit to look at that equipment because I didn't sit down and go to using it. Where does time go? I got to go. Hey, if you have faith, release it by saying. We'll pick up on it tomorrow. Until then, you have a great day. Remember, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the word works.